Hey, welcome to another episode of Two Labs Garage. Currently sitting in a 2001 Pontiac Grand Am, my going to work vehicle. And for years, this thing has had the issue that a lot of GMs have, where speeds on the fan 1 through 4 basically don't work. For a while I had 3 and up, now I just got 5. Well, now I've got something that I don't have any of them, but nonetheless, I'm going to show you how to change the variable resistor that gives you all your fan speeds. Alright, the place I have to work now is not the easiest to get to, especially for a large fellow like myself. This panel here has to come off. And from what I understand, it's a couple bolts and a push pin somewhere or another you gotta take out. So anyway, go figure out what size bolts I need. I'll fill y'all in on that. Get this panel down and see what we discover once we get in here. The size is 7mm, and you can tell a channel that's not sponsored by a tool company, because we'll do some mess like this. This is a 1/4" nut driver with a 7mm bit. 7mm nut drive. Alright, so this is what we got. Here's the cover. You got a screw right here. You got a screw way up in there. Well, the rest of it just kind of snapped in. I thought there was supposed to be another one, but either A, I was a mistake, or somebody's been in here and didn't put it back. There's also a second piece of trim under there, and it's held in with this pin. And this pin has a plunger in it. You push it down, makes it spread out. Pull it out, it gets smaller and releases this. And that little whining you hear behind you, it's my beautiful yellow lab, and she's upset because her balls rolled under the car. Alright, next thing under here, we got a computer. And my understanding is it slides out. It does. Fairly easy. Get that out of the way. Now we'll see what's next. Alright, after removing the panel there, that is your variable speed resistor. For your blower motor, looks like it's got one screw in holding it, and it's got a gray clip holding the wires. It may be advantageous to you to remove the blower motor. Doesn't look like it's going to be very difficult. In fact, I'm getting ready to do it now because that thing's suspect. But yeah, it's just looks like 3 screws holding the blower motor in, and then your variable resistor right there. Alright, back here, that blower motor resistor. I'm working on getting that back screw out. Whoever came up with that idea, I hate you. Yeah, it's just a bear to get out. If I'm using a 1/4" ratchet with a 5.5mm socket head on it. If any of y'all got a better idea how to get that out, I'm all ears. Front one wasn't an issue, but back one, I'm struggling. Alright, so installing that resistor. This time I decided to go ahead and screw the front end first, so that would hold the resistor up and I wasn't fighting it in the back. That has made it slightly easier going back in, but it's by no means a picnic. I got half of mine just to leave that screw like it is, but I'm going to switch to a different ratchet, see if maybe that one works a little better for this, and try to get that drawn up. But if that's that'll stay there and do the job. I want to draw up a little more. But after that, we're going to plug the fan harness in, and then we're going to start putting the fan in, put the computer back, put these pieces back under here, and we'll be done. Well, I got it. These are the ratchets I used. We have American-made Craftsman, another American-made Craftsman, and a Hyper Tough from Walmart, probably made in Taiwan or someplace. This one was able to do it. It had very little back drag on the ratchet, and it was able to get that screw in there. Sometimes the little cheap tools outperform the more expensive ones. it happens. All right, and now just take your harness, plug her in. So now that part is done. The blower motor resistor has been changed, installed, hooked up. Now we just need to put the fan in. At this point, I think it's a good idea to go ahead and test it, because right now I still got access. All right, now the dinging stopped. Off. 1. I don't know if you can hear it through the camera or not, but I hear a fan running. It's pretty quiet. You don't want to hear it too loud. 2. I've never heard 1 and 2 work on this car. 3, 4, 5. Heater's fixed. Now all we gotta do is just reassemble all the stuff there. So now we just need to put the computer back. Hopefully this will show. I need both my hands. All right, so computer's there. All right, so got back in, push pin there, screw in here, screw over here. So everything's back in. So I'm gonna call this repair complete. I'm gonna clean my mess up. So we got the blower, motor, and the resistor changed. So that'll do it for this episode of Two Labs Garage. As I was cleaning up my stuff, it started getting dark, and it started raining pretty good. So I'm going to finish this episode up from in here in my office while editing the video. But that pretty much wraps up changing the blower motor resistor, give you all the speeds on your fan. Very common problem with GMs. And I believe that the Buick Century, Oldsmobile, Chevy Malibu are all pretty much the same. And my GMC truck's doing this, so I'm going to be doing a video on that soon. Also coming up, we're going to have a video on troubleshooting and figuring out why the blower quit working altogether. That's going to be on a separate video. But I figure if you just wanted to change the resistor, you just wanted your fan speeds, you weren't interested in me troubleshooting the fan motor, so I'll just do that on a different video. No biggie. So if you would, please go ahead and hit the like button on this video, subscribe to the channel. Helps me out a lot, helps me be able to bring you more content, helps me bring you better content. Until next time, take care of yourself, take care of each other, take care of your projects. God bless you, and I will see you again soon.